there, Petropolis, and this video is all about Mount Everest. So spirit, holy angels, and ancestors, gather around, because I'm going to go to the zip code of 66424. It's in Asia. I know you know it. It is the highest peak on Earth. It stands at a staggering 29,032 feet above sea level. Last year, 18 people died climbing the mountain. And altogether, 200 people have died trying to climb Mount Everest. But we're looking for two people in particular. There was a British man named Daniel Patterson, who's 40 years old, and his Sherpa guide, who, works there, and well, not works, but is based there. They're called Sherpa. His name is Paz Tinji, almost, and he's 23 years old. Now, they made it to the summit, which is the top. Oh, we got our first car. They made it to the summit, which is the top, on Monday. Another car, which is Monday, May the 20th, and that is a Monday. Right. It was Monday, May the 20th. They made it to the top. But on Tuesday, they were reported missing. And the Nepal Mountain Engineering Department says that they went missing within the 26,000 feet and above, and that's like the death zone. The air is really, really thin. It's in the area where they say it's anti-life. I wouldn't imagine anybody wanting to go somewhere that is described as anti-life. But yeah, so they disappeared within the anti-life part. And the thing about Mount Everest is it's actually a traffic jam right there of people waiting to go up. And there recently was a female climber who had the fastest ascent and descent. She climbed it and got back down. Her name is like Funso Lama. She's a female climber. Yeah, she made it up and back down. Well, she made it up in 14.5 hours, and then she made it back down in only a few more of that. But the fastest person to ever go up and back down was a woman. So that's neat. But while she was up there, I wonder, did she see Daniel and Posh? Altogether, over 200 people have died climbing up and down that mountain. I don't know what makes people want to go up there, but apparently once you get up there is no sewer system, so it's just a big pool of festering. At this point, it's just, I can't even do it. But yeah, so Spirit, what I'm wanting to know is, what happened to Daniel and Paz? Obviously, everybody know once you die on Mount Everest, they're not gonna come get you. If people won't carry their own crap down the mountain, they ain't gonna carry you back down. That's not funny. Alright, so. Alright, this is 4 cards. I don't like it, so I'm gonna take the top and the bottom as normal. If you watch my channel, you know if it's too many, I'll take the top and the bottom. Alright. And yeah, so once you die above a certain point, they leave you up there. Alright, we're going to switch decks, and then I'm going to start clarifying. Let me move these decks out of the way. I was wondering, what make people want to go up there like that? I guess the same thing that made people want to go down in the submarine thing. Personally, I'm gonna stay right here firmly on earth. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start clarifying. Yeah. But all right, Spirit. As we are in the zip code of 66424, we are in Asia. We're at a staggering height of 29,032 feet above sea level. We are on the one and only Mount Everest. So tell us, Spirit, is it haunted? Because people say, like, sometimes at night you can hear the voice of people crying out. Like, you know, like, saying stuff like, I guess, like, I'm here, or like, you know, look. Like, you know, trying to get your attention, and it's like, the spirits. Ooh. Alright. So we have our final card. Alright. I'm going to stack these cards on top of each other. I'm probably going to live to regret that, but we're going to see what happens. Alright. Y'all see? Alright. The first card, damn it, is the Three of Swords. Which we all know, you know, the Three of Swords is heartbreak, but I don't know, to me it's giving, like, the way these bandages are, I was getting a sensation of like somebody trying to tie up a like a splint. You know, like one of those splint things with, like, you know, if you're like one of your pets or something, you little, you would try to you know, use the popsicle sticks and some whatever saran wrap or tape to try and make like a little splint. Yeah, this is giving me the energy of like somebody making a splint. Let's ask about it. Alright. We're going to use the Omega Land deck. Alright, Spirit, as you know, we're on top of the mountain. And we are between the dates of May the 20th on up until yesterday, which was May the 27th. But we are in particular looking for the guy Daniel and his Sherpa that went missing coming back down. You showed me like somebody kind of making a splint, like a little bloody splint. Can you tell me what happened or what was that about? Clarify the splint, please, as it refers to Mount Everest and Daniel. Ooh. All right. All right. Well, this is, I guess, encouraging. Because even though this is the Three of Wands card, it only has the two people in it. And that's what we want, because we're only looking for Daniel and his, you know, his partner coming down. And as you can see, they're coming down. Alright. I was just talking about this. The poop. Like, people go all the way up there, and then now they got the poop, and they, you know, what you gonna do with it? Wow. That's so nasty. Alright, so they were definitely there. That is so crazy that they showed this nasty pit up here. And these people are obviously hiking up. They say it's so much poop up there, it's like poisoned the atmosphere, like the groundwater system is toxic now. Alright. You showed me we're in the right place, but I'm wanting still, we still have 4 cards to clarify. I'm going to ask one more question about the splint to try to see what part of the body it was on, or who it was. Alright, Spirit, so I'm thankful, because you got us definitely in the right location. I apologize for sending you to such a toxic environment. But even though Daniel and his Sherpa Posse was on their way down, somebody ended up making a splint for their arm or their leg or their finger or something. Can you tell me which person ended up needing the splint? Alright. Alright. What came out is the 5 of Mirrors. So, as you can see, like, this is like a vanity thing, like somebody being very vain. Or it's giving the energy, because, you know, it is a traffic jam up there right now. It's giving the energy of, you know, a selfie, like, you know, yeah, like a selfie, like somebody who's, I'm not gonna say doing it for the gram, but, you know, Snapchatting or something. Even though this guy was 40 years old, we don't know, but this is the guy's energy, because of course the Sherpa guy who lives in a base camp on Nepal, he probably has a social media maybe, but not like this. Alright, well, thank you, Spirit. So we know that Daniel was the one who needed the splint. Alright, let's go to the next card. Ooh. This is crazy. He's actually on a mountain in this one. And there's a splint on his arm. Kinda. Alright. So we are in the right place. So that's very encouraging. I wonder what it's like up there. You say the air is like so thin, you get easily passed out. One of the guys who came up there and came back down, he said when you get to the very top, like around this death zone of 26,000 and above, it feels like you're in like a dream state. Like it doesn't feel real, like maybe you're hallucinating or something. Alright. But since these guys have completely went missing, and since we got them here with us, let's ask some more questions. Because, like I said, they're going to leave you up there. And by they, I mean the other people that's coming back down. It's not funny. Alright. Spirit, so you showed me Daniel and Posse here. They were doing the mountain thing. They made it up okay. But when they got ready to come back down, before they can make it out of the death zone of 26,000 feet, and on Tuesday, May the 21st, while we are in the zip code of 66424, even though there is a traffic jam, there's a bunch of people up there right now. I don't know how you go missing with that many people, but can you tell me what happened on the way back down? Give me more information on what happened. Ooh. Too many. I don't like them. Way too many. Can you tell me what happened on the way down with Daniel and Posse? We're in Asia. Zip code 66424. 29,000 feet above the ground. Sea level. Oh, alright. That's this one. Huh. Oh, it's 2. Alright. So we want to know what happened. Well, this is interesting. These cards are in sequence. And by sequence, I mean the 8 came out and then the 9 came out. I love it when cards are sequential. It's like they're talking to each other or something. It progresses. So we have the 8 of Pentacles that turns into the 9 of Pentacles. It got serious. The 8 of Cups is all about what 8 of Cups? The 8 of Pentacles is all about working. Like you are doing your thing. You are on the job. And this would probably be the Sherpa guy, because he was working. And then we have the other guy, the British guy, the one who like has the social media and stuff. I'm not saying he had money to play around with, but he done bought a fancy bird and, you know. So one is working and one is like flexing. Alright. I think sometimes like people get cocky when you achieve the goal. Like making it up there is like the ultimate goal, yeah. But you still got to come back down. Alright, we still have 3 cards to go in this Mount Everest saga. Uh-oh. Well, if they waiting, they gonna be waiting forever. Because, you know, now we got the Hangman, who is all about waiting. He just up there just waiting to see what's gonna happen. No, this is different though. This is somebody fell. I don't know why he's showing me that. Like, yeah, like somebody fell. Snap. Alright. So I guess when you get like climbing guides, it'd be like these ropes and shit attached to you and them that, you know. I guess think about like that movie The Descent, when they kept having to stick spikes and shit and bring the rope around to make it cross all the stuff. So you can see like this guy in the distance would be like holding the rope, and this guy here done went forward. But what they showed me first was not the rope. The first thing they showed me was like his bare hands right here on the rocks or the snow, like he messed his hands up when he fell. Because you're supposed to have gloves on when you're up that high. But I understand though, because I live in New York, so of course it gets cold here, and of course I wear gloves, and sometimes you get a better grip if you just take your gloves off for a minute and do what you're trying to do and put your gloves back on. But one of them fell and messed their hands up. Alright, let's get more into this. I'm going to get a different thing. These ropes called? I know they're not called bungee cords because bungee cords stretch. I guess climbers ropes or something. Alright, Spirit. So, thank you. You showed me that one of them fell and messed their hands up. Can you tell me what happened after that? And we're looking for Daniel and Paz, who went missing on May the 21st on top of the tallest mountain on all of the earth. This is like, you see this, the card that came out, like the good parties. This is kind of like what I was thinking earlier. Like it's like a traffic jam up there. People are coming and going like crazy. That other lady went up there and came down while they was up there. She done went up there and come back down. So it's like people all around is celebrating. How are they not being seen? Alright. Let's ask a different question. We still got 2 cards to clarify, but I'm going to ask a different question. I'm just going to get straight to it. Spirit, as you know, we have not heard from Daniel or Pa since Monday. They went missing in the zip code of 66424. We're on top of the world. There are people celebrating like crazy. There's camps, there's traffic jams, there are big pools of crap. Can you tell me, if I was where Daniel is right now, what would be in front of me? Or what's my environment like? What's the energy like around me? As I said, they already answered that question. It's people celebrating and making it up and down. Alright, I got it. Oop. Hold on. At the last minute they talk. Alright, so we got 3 cards. The first card is this hound dog, which is the energy of having a master and a pet. And like the point of the card is like to try to figure out if you're the dog or if you're the master. But we already know they had a working relationship. Because one was the guide, he was the Sherpa, and the other one was a tourist. Alright, the next card is the 2 of Pentacles. These like little red burster things, like are like swords or something. I guess what's underneath the splint thing. We got some bloody wounds. Alright. And the last card to come out on the person falling. Alright, well I guess these people, these are the cards in reference to them falling. So yeah, he had some scars and shit. Alright, the last card is the this is, believe it or not, this is the Hierophant in this deck. You know, like Catholic people, they go and profess their sins or something. I don't know what, I think in Nepal, aren't they Buddhist or something? Who knows? I guess maybe Paul is Catholic. At some point, somebody decided to confess or pray. Alright. 2 more cards to go. Alright, the last card, well, the second to last card is the 2 of Swords. We got the high ground and the low ground. Let's see. I'm still puzzled that somebody can go missing in a place that got a traffic jam. That'd be like one of the cars disappearing off the road, wouldn't it? Everybody be like, what the hell happened to that car? It's going on. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to understand what it's like to go missing on top of a mountain. Okay? My bad, Spirit. You're absolutely right. Alright. Oh, snap. So, yeah, this card here, I think one of them must have lived. Because he got both of the, like the stuff. But he's left by himself. Snap. One of them didn't make it. Well, right now, as far as we know, neither one of them came back down off the mountain. And maybe they up there like Moses. I don't know how long he was up there. Alright, let's go into the beauty of horror. You know what I think? I think they ought to close the damn mountain down. 200 people done died up there. They say when you go up there, you be like hearing people crying out for help and stuff. And like arms and stuff reaching up to try to grab you or something. I don't know. It's weird. 200 people done died up trying to go up and down there. And all the bodies are still up there. All the shit is still up there. And as far as we know, Daniel and Paz is still up there too. Alright, Spirit. But you done showed me dealing with Daniel and Paz as it pertains to May the 21st on through to May the 27th, 2024. From Monday to Monday. They were up there on the way down. You know, they were feeling a little cocky because they was on their way down. But then somebody fell. And now it's only one of them. And that was as of yesterday. Yeah, I know. I'm not taking... You gotta get together with the date, lady. I know. I said yesterday. 3 cards. Damn blasted. Well, this is this is a woman. This is something different. You really, y'all? Alright, this is the Queen of Wands. The High Priestess. And the Star. This is a thing between me and my spirit guides. These 3 cards. I apologize, you guys. Let's switch decks. You know, I love y'all too, but we working right now. Alright. So let's skip over and read the last card. Ooh. And there's mountains in the background. The guillotine. The 2 of Swords. And the thing about this card is, it's the same. Whether you turn it this way or that way, the guillotine is the same. I think that's what it's saying, like, even though you make it up there and like you're very careful to make it up there and you do everything to make it up there, you have to really pay attention to what you're doing to make sure you come back down. Like the same care you took to get up to the top of the mountain is the same energy you need to get back down. Because it's the same. But let's clarify it. Let's just get the energy up on the mountain now. Because, you know, 9 times out of 10, Daniel and Paz is gone, y'all. Alright. Spirit, can you just give me the energy, what it's like to be up there? All the way on top of the world. You hear the airplane? Yeah, take us up there. What's it like to be all the way on top of the world? In the zip code of 664 424. We are in Asia. We got tour guides that are called Sherpas. You know, we're in Nepal. There's a bunch of people up there right now. It's on the bucket list. Ooh. Alright. We got 2 cards. Alright. So the Knight of Rings, this is the energy of like those Sherpa guys. Like usually they're really good about their job. Like they get a lot of people up and down. Way more people make it up and back down than die. Like you gotta think, if 18 people died there last year, and so far already this year, 5 climbers are unalive and 3 are missing. Okay, so far 5 people are already gone and 3 are missing this year. So these people, they get a lot of people back up and down safely. So you know, you gotta you know, be thankful to the Sherpas. Like you can see, he had his hand on his hip. Okay, I don't know what this little ring thing in his hand is, but they take their jobs very seriously. And some say that the Sherpas are aggressive. Alright. And the final card to come out in this Mount Everest situation is the alley. And the energy of the alley is like, you know, like when you're on like a busy street and there's restaurants and there's shops and stuff, but in the alley is like where all they go out, you know, they put their garbage out, and it's like a little behind the scenes area, and they're just back there like telling stories about their bosses and stuff. I guess that's what it's like to be up there. Maybe people go all the way up there to the top of the world just to tell their life stories to other people on the top of the world. Huh. Alright, this has been interesting. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because who knows what's going to happen next. Who knows?